Welcome to Learn Short and Typing with Vikas sir. Exercise number 4, 5 and 6. For Punjab and Haryana High Court legal matter at the rate 80 to 100 word per minute. It's 80 words. You ready? Start. There is not even a single statement coming from any of the witness that they had seen any water being submerged with blood of the deceased or any soil of the field being smeared with human blood. Some of the witnesses have stated that accused was smeared with mud when he was returning from the field, whereas Mathura PW 4 does not say so. She only states that she saw him running from the fields. It is also not known why the state witness had turned her back towards the accused only because the accused was washing his hands. If accused was washing his hands as stated by Mathura bracket में PW 4 bracket close, there is no likelihood of body of the accused being smeared with mud as alleged by some of the prosecution witnesses. PW 7 and 8 bracket close. The learned trial court also held accused guilty because the strap of wrist watch was found near the dead body of the deceased, which allegedly belonged to the accused. Stop. On scrutiny of the evidence, we do not find any such direct evidence that the said strap of wrist watch belongs to the watch of the accused. None of the witnesses stated that such strap of wrist watch belongs to the accused, nor any wrist watch has been recovered from the accused. So far, the time of occurrence is concerned, there is also no anonymity, and the evidence is scanty regarding the time occurrence. Stop. In our considered opinion, the evidence regarding commission of offense by the accused in the field and also amputation of legs of the deceased is neither cognate nor reliable, and therefore those circumstances cannot be relied upon for basing conviction of the respondent. Next para. So far, the circumstance about the recovery of ornaments is concerned, the star witness in that regard is PW 20. The said ornaments were recovered at the instance of accused from the custody and possession of PW 20. We have very carefully analyzed the evidence of PW 20 so as to find out the credibility of the said witness. He had stated in his examination in chief that the accused came to him saying that he wanted to sell the jewelry of his house. The said witness, however, stated that they did not purchase such jewelry, which was, however, seized later on from him. He stated in his cross examination that they do the business for making new ornaments from the old ornaments. Stop. He also stated that the said jewelry was not for their use and hence they refused to purchase. He also stated that Naresh oblique accused himself is a goldsmith, hence he used to come to him earlier also. He also stated that Naresh asked him to keep the jewelry and told that he would come back soon, and therefore he kept the said jewelry, and that on the same day accused took away his ornaments. Stop. A judgment of acquittal has the obvious consequence of granting freedom to the accused. This court has taken a consistent view that unless the judgment in appeal is contrary to evidence palpably erroneous or a view which could not have been taken by the court of competent jurisdiction, keeping in view the settled canons of criminal jurisprudence, this court shall be reluctant to interfere with such judgment of acquittal. The penal laws in India are primarily based upon certain fundamental procedural values which are right to fair trial and presumption of innocence. Stop. A person is presumed to be innocent till proven guilty, and once held to be not guilty of a criminal charge, he enjoys the benefit of such presumption, which could be interfered with only for valid and proper reasons. An appeal against acquittal has always been differentiated from a normal appeal against conviction. Wherever there is perversity of facts and or law appearing in the judgment, the appellant court would be within its jurisdiction to interfere with the judgment of acquittal, but otherwise such interference is not called for. Para. There is a very thin but a fine distinction between an appeal against conviction on the one hand and acquittal on the other. The preponderance of judicial opinion of criminal miscellaneous number A669 MA 4 of 2012-15, this court is that there is no substantial difference between an appeal against conviction and an appeal against acquittal, except that there, while dealing with an appeal against acquittal, the court keeps in view the position that the presumption of innocence in favor of the accused has been fortified by his acquittal, and if the view adopted by the High Court is a reasonable one and the conclusion reached by it had its grounds well set out on the materials on record, the acquittal may not be interfered with. Thus, this fine distinction has to be kept in mind by the court while exercising its appellate jurisdiction. The golden rule is that the court is obliged and it will not observe its duty to prevent miscarriage of justice. Where interference is imperative and the ends of justice so require and it is essential to appease the judicial conscience. Para. Considering the totality of facts and circumstances of the case noted above, coupled with the reasons aforementioned, we have no hesitation to conclude that neither any patent illegality nor perversity has been pointed out in the impugned judgment of the acquittal, which is the sine qua non of granting the leave to file appeal. No case for interference has been made out. Full stop. स्टूडेंट ये आपकी डिक्टेशन है, इसको आप टाइप कीजिए। टाइप करने के बाद इसको आप मैच कीजिए। मैच करने के लिए अगर आप डिक्टेशन का पीडीएफ लेना चाहे तो पीडीएफ भी ले सकते हैं। आप मुझे व्हाट्सअप कर सकते हैं, मैं आपको पीडीएफ के फॉर्म में आपको पीडीएफ प्रोवाइड कर दूँगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच, हैव ए गुड डे।